Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for joining us again in one of these videos of the journey that we're taking together to get to know the Qatari culture and tradition throughout the pages of its literature. Today, as the new series started, we will speak about one author specifically, a Qatari author that has contributed to this literary culture here in Qatar. His name is Dr. Hassan Abdullah Rashid. He is a Qatari writer with many contributions in the field of media, literature, and art. He represented his country in many cultural and media activities, not only nationally, but of course internationally. He was one of the first Qatari broadcasters, and he was the first Qatari journalist to say, "Here is Qatar Radio," on June 26, 1968. Dr. Hassan Abdullah Rashid was born in Doha in 1949 and completed his primary studies here in Qatar. Then he continued with his postgraduate studies in Egypt and obtained a doctorate in philosophy of arts from the Academy of Arts at the Higher Institute in Cairo. He received many courses in the media and technical field, including, of course, radio art from the Radio Training Institute in Cairo. He also took courses in Kuwait, and he passed a specialized English language course in Britain and in the US. Functions and responsibilities that he has taken during his life also include, for example, working as a media expert in the office of the head public authority for radio and television in Doha. And then he was the general director of programs and of the Department of Culture and Arts in Qatar. Dr. Hassan Rashid represented Qatar in many media and cultural conferences, both regionally and internationally, including the Arab Broadcasting Union Conference in 1970 in Amman. And he was also a member in the arbitration committee in many regional and international festivals, for example, in Egypt, Tunisia, and the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. He obtained a membership in cultural bodies and clubs, including membership, for example, in the board of directors of Al Jasla Cultural and Social Club in Qatar. He was a founding member of the Qatari Poetry Forum. He was a member in Writers' Union in Damascus, and also he was a member in the Writers' Union in Egypt. Dr. Hassan Rashid wrote many stories and prepared studies or researches specifically on one of his favorite topics, which was theater. He also included radio directing literature in his writings. And he also has studies in Arab directed radios and Qatari theater directing. So, for example, here we have a writing of Dr. Hassan Rashid about the development of theater criticism. So he was not only writing actual histories and stories for the theater, but he also was in the academic branch where he would teach people that were interested in developing the Qatari theater and how they could build a better base to create better stories and better productions in Qatari theater. So now you know, Dr. Hassan Rashid is one of the most important writers here in Qatar regarding theater and its development throughout the history. Thank you so much for joining us again. Shukran jazilan, and hope to see you very soon.